There's some great beach ploggers out there. I want to make their life easier by not letting the plastic get into the ocean in the first place. This will be the first bottle in the Plogging Advertising Fund bucket. Good morning, everyone. I'm just filming. I do a thing called plogging, which is cycling, walking, running while picking up rubbish.
Yes.
So I'm just in the process of filming a video about the start of the Bulimba Creek. Is this the start of the Bulimba Creek, basically, these drains?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what I'm going to do is cycle the length of the Bulimba Creek, and I'm going to pick up rubbish as I go.
Oh, good.
Perfect.
Thank you very much.
No worries.
Have a
Thank you.
lovely Christmas.
You too.
Bye-bye.
This is the Ian Linus Memorial Park. I've been here before. It's in one of my previous Plog vlogs. And I was down in the drain here on my way up to find this point, to find the source. The video is called The Source. I'm going to do a quick look around here to see if I can see any rubbish. And then we're going to head from here, eventually down to the outlet into the ocean, hopefully. So just a quick look around, and then I'm going to start making my way down the Bulimba Creek. No, there's nothing here. So it says here, in loving memory of a very proud and community-minded resident who lived in Stretton from 1987 to 2014, Ian Linus, born in 1930, died in 2014, will be forever missed by our community. All this section here, obviously these plastics, as they break down, they're going to head down this drain and into the Bulimba Creek. I'm going to focus this whole time on plastics, getting plastics in creeks and streams before they get into the ocean. There's some great beach ploggers out there. I want to make their life easier by not letting the plastic get into the ocean in the first place. I've already filmed plogging this section of the Bulimba Creek. You can find that in the Plog vlog playlist below. I'm going to go down this way and head north as the water runs towards the ocean. The Bulimba Creek flows underneath Compton Road here and then starts to head north. I've been lucky because someone I know has an electric assisted bike that they decided they don't like to ride. So they've kind of lent it to me permanently. And I'm turning it gradually into an amazing plogging machine. What I've done is I've put the bucket on the back. I've got my panniers just for my equipment when I'm filming. And down here at the front is something new. This is a bucket that I've put on there specifically for putting cans and bottles in. Things that I can get a deposit back on. Because I'm going to spend that deposit on promoting plogging videos so that more and more people around the world are going to know what plogging is. If people know what plogging is, then they can know to be part of it. Some people are part of it anyhow. They go out and they pick up rubbish while they're walking around, but they just don't know a term for it. And once they've got a term for it, they can actually join others, and it can be a communal thing, a movement to work together towards having our world a cleaner place, keeping it clean for future generations. So it's beautiful like this. There's no rubbish in here at all. Not a thing. I wonder how much else I will find down the Bulimba Creek before it hits the ocean. There's nothing for me to pick up here. I just spotted a park off to the left here. Let's go down and see if there's any rubbish down there to pick up. It's not far, but the creek is starting to get a little bit more water in it now. There's a bottle. A little bit of deposit on that. I can use that for advertising. A sock. Wow, this plastic is dug in. And a dog poo bag. The ever-present dog poo bag. This will be the first bottle in the Plogging Advertising Fund bucket. This is Nami's Road. Bulimba Creek runs underneath this. We're going to go have a look at the drain that it runs under. I've never been down this way before, but I'm going to explore that. See whether it gets me down to Brandon Road quicker. Looks pretty good. A little bit of plastic here. That's about it. Not bad. I suspect the further we get down, the more the rubbish will accumulate. Oh, this looks interesting. Might have to lift the bike across this. Ooh, nasty. And someone's been driving a car across it. And there's a bit of plastic in it. More plastic. Are you gonna swoop me, bird? The bird is gonna swoop me. You watch, the bird will swoop me. Sounds like a peewee. Oh, I'm not gonna get your babies, peewee. Are you swooping me? I'll get out of your territory. This has all been mowed recently. So this rubbish here is going to be cut into smaller bits. You can actually see that here. See this? See how this has been cut into smaller bits? It's a cherry ripe. So that's in the process of breaking down the next floods that come through here. And you can see that it floods, right? You can see it floods all the way up to here. The next floods that come through, of course, they're going to wash these further down the creek, eventually into the ocean, and eventually into the stomach of some fish or turtle or something. We've got Moreton Bay out here and there's turtles out there. We don't want those turtles eating this rubbish. Here, the Bulimba Creek runs under Brandon Road, and on the other side is where the bush care group that I volunteer with do most of their work. Let's get across here. This will be interesting. Over here, there's a shopping trolley. I'm not going to be able to fit that in here. It's also not going to wash down the creek. So I think it's of lower importance in the short run. It's these small bits of plastic that matter more in the shorter period of time. And that's what I'm trying to encourage people to come and pick up. That's paper. Not going to worry about that. Let's go in to the Brandon Road bush care area. Hey guys, how you going? Good. I came here plogging yesterday, so I'm pretty sure there's not going to be a lot of rubbish along here. So I'm going to head out and around. That's where my wife and I came out and watered. I think there were like 500 trees that were planted in here. The bush care group, they planted 500 trees. We couldn't be there because I was doing a drive in New South Wales to promote the use of EVs. And I came here the weekend after with my wife, and we watered these with buckets. Took a bit of effort, but it's great exercise. Imagine if all the people out there who were going to the gym this morning, paying money to go to the gym, instead, some of them came out here and lifted these 20-kilogram buckets. Wow, that's grown. I once found a teddy bear right there. A teddy bear. It's a teddy bear. Sorry to bother your little friends. Yeah, it's Trinity. Yeah, her name's Trinity. She films me picking up rubbish. Oh, okay. Yeah, I put it on YouTube to promote other people doing it. Yep, my bucket's almost full though. Do you mind me using a little bit of our conversation to promote rubbish pickup? Yeah, yep. I'm not going to be able to get that though. You know the bush care group that works down here? Oh, there's a bush care group that looks after all this area. Yeah, my wife and I volunteer with them. Yeah. So I'm just going to get the plastics to stop them washing in the ocean. There's eggshells and there's other stuff, but I'm just going to get the plastics because the plastics are the main things that matter. Clear this out so it's ready for tomorrow. See you tomorrow.